Alright guys, iApple Tech UK here, and I'm just going to do a review of the actual iPad 2. First thing I want to say is, like, the actual device, it's 33% thinner and 15% lighter than the first generation iPad. So, when you hold it, it's kind of noticeable. The thinness is, but the weight you don't really tell much with the weight of the iPad. If you have it on a desk like the first iPad and you're on the device itself, whether you were in notes, try to type something up, and you try to type it at rock, but on the second generation iPad it doesn't rock when you're using it because it's more of a square back, where on the first generation it was more rounded. I'd say it looks nice and rounded. If it was as thin as this and rounded, I'd prefer it like that, but I don't really sit on the desk to use. I hold it more, so it doesn't really bother me, but some people it will. But if you compare it to like an iPhone with the thickness, it is thinner than the iPhone, just a bit heavier than the iPhone, but it is a lot bigger if you think about it. Like one could be like 5 times bigger than the iPhone, so that's quite good. The speakers, the sound in the iPad 2 is good. They are loud. When I first got this compared to my iPhone, the sound's just amazing. It's just so loud when you're in YouTube or you're on your music files. And the positioning of the speaker is actually good, because when you're in landscape, depending which hand you hold it in really, and how high up the device you hold it, determines whether you're going to cover the speaker. That's the only problem. But I haven't really covered the speaker before, sorry about that. So it's fine for me. After that, I've got to say the chip inside this is a 1 GHz dual core A5 processor. In the iPad first gen, I believe it's an A4 processor. So this is up to I'd say it's about 4 times faster than the iPhone, so at least 3 times faster than the first gen iPad probably. It's got 512 megabytes of RAM, so it pumps out applications fast, no lag when you're flicking through screens. Loading up applications is just fast. The cameras though, I think they're okay. Like, let me just open this up. Camera. I don't really like the cameras in this. Like, if you're looking through the front facing camera, I don't know if you can see that. The quality is not great on them. Like, people say the front facing camera is better. I actually prefer the back facing camera. Like, I change it to the front and then front facing camera, then face it. It's not actually that good. So I can't really show you because you won't be able to see much, but I prefer the back camera, and it's better in still shots rather than using it for like video, I've noticed. I will do a review on the actual quality of the video and pictures of the device sometime. Another thing I want to show you is Safari. Safari is extremely fast in the iPad 2. Let me just open a new page. I'll show you, like, loading up a website like Apple. For example, let's say I want to go to Apple, try getting the camera. And the Wi-Fi is only on 2 bars, if you can see it. The Wi-Fi is not that high at the moment, and it loads it quite quick. Say you want to search for like google.com, and just enter that quickly. Then click go. You see how fast that was, and it's still only on 2 bars Wi-Fi. So when it's got 3 bars, it's extremely fast. So that goes into like the processor and the RAM with the speed of the applications. Photo booth. Let me just load that up. That's quite a good feature to have on the device. I like it. Like, you have like a selection of 9 different options on the camera, and say you select one like thermal, you can change it to front facing camera, rear facing camera. Put my phone in there. It is very good for effects, and if you really just want a still shot, you just select the photo button, it saves it there, and it goes into your picture library, so you can use it as wallpaper, lock screen. So that is a very good application, which comes preloaded onto the device as soon as you get it. The battery actually does last 10 hours. I've tested it from fully charged and just general use like Safari, applications such as like 4OD, BBC iPlayer, Sky News, Facebook, Twitter, and I did get just over 10 hours out of this before it died. So that is very good, and it's about something like 300 hours on standby, which is actually amazing in my thoughts. So I think Apple have done good there with the battery life. They've kept it the same as the iPad first generation, and it's 1/3 thinner or something like that. So they have done good there with that, keeping the battery life. But if you own the iPad 1 right now, I'd say there's no rush to buy this unless you really want it for like the cameras and stuff. But eventually this will leave the iPad 1 for stuff that will be put on it, like features. This will just leave the iPad 1. But if you haven't got a tablet and it's your first time buying a tablet, I would definitely recommend this. I've seen the videos of other ones, Motorola one and the BlackBerry Playbook and stuff like that. They look okay, but they're like around the same price as the iPad and price. So like, I'd rather get an iPad. It just sounds better. I've got an iPad rather than I've got a Playbook. But definitely, yeah, if it's first time buying a tablet, I would definitely recommend the iPad 2. But like I say, if you're only an iPad 1 on and you don't really care about like the features such as the weight or the thinness or a few extra applications, I wouldn't rush out and sell your iPad and have it put towards an iPad 2. But that's just me. So that's it. I will eventually do a camera quality test on the actual device to show you the quality. So you can stay tuned for videos like that, and if you want to see them kind of videos and other unboxing of Apple devices and reviews of Apple devices and products, subscribe. Thanks guys.